Hi, my name is Keny Aronoff, and I want to show you my 3 signature snare drums that Tama made for me, called the Keny Aronoff Trackmasters. The shells are, the look of them is a black nickel-plated brass shell. As you can see, the engraving here on the drum is brass, so when they cut into the shell, the brass comes out. The reason why I picked brass is because metal is aggressive to start with, and when the brass metal is a little bit warmer. So it's kind of like I'm getting both worlds, the aggressiveness of the metal, but you get the warmth of the brass. This one right here is a 5x14. It's 5 inches deep, 14 inches in width. If I were to tell you to buy one snare drum, all you could have is one snare drum, I'd tell you to get a 5x14-inch snare drum, because you can use this for every style of music. You can either tune it up higher, if you need a brighter sound, a more aggressive sound, you can tune it down. And it works for, it's your all-purpose snare drum for every kind of music. Now I'm going to show you the same drum. Like this drum, I've tuned up high to show you the contrast in what this drum can sound like if you tune it much higher. You see how that sounds more choked. This doesn't ring as much, it's much tighter sounding. That's because I've tuned the bottom and the top head up much higher than the other drum. Now I'm going to show you how I can take this snare drum and make it sound great low. See how it's got that fat kind of old eagle sound? Now this 6.5, I tend to use more for rock and roll. This is kind of like my John Bonham snare drum. Because you have a lot of loud guitars, this is a little bit deeper, so you can get lower frequencies. Now because the chamber is deeper, obviously you can get a deeper sound, but you also get more sustain and ring. Because inside the drum, you just got more real estate, I guess, for the sound for the air and the sound to build up. And the 4x15 is a very specialized snare drum in that I'll use this for if I need a piccolo sound. This is kind of a fat piccolo snare drum. Or I'll take this drum and tune it way down and I've got a deep, I'm serious, deep snare drum. If you're doing a blues thing like with John Mayer, I'd use this snare drum. It's got that real deep, warm sound. So these are my signature snare drums made by Tama Drums. Go check them out. Play with them. Have fun.